So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 201 pounds even. He stands 5'11" with a reach of 74. He'll face this man. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. They ring the bell, and here we go. They block the left there. Punch, counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little...
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That jab doesn't find a home. You're not going going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Frazier being much more selective with his punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not that twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Missing with the left hook. That counter shot lands. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Perfect counter shot. Pensacola's finest is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there. Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is spending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank anymore, mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. He's ready to... That's what I'm talking about. Are you breaking this kid's... Be smart. Change your...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
God, listen, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Perfect counter lands. I'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Right hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That uppercut just missed. Stamina is off the charts. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. And he misses with the left uppercut.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. Don't blink when you're watching Joe Frazier. He's got one punch knockout power. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
You think you can, but you're not.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Roy Jones Jr. And finally, Jones goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.